there! Want to know what I'm going to sell to you? Blood. You want to hear about it? Okay. Function and components / organs of blood. Red blood cells, or erythrocytes, transport gases through their diffuse surface areas. Neat! They also place the cell membrane close to the hemoglobin within the cell. Hemoglobin is the component that makes blood bright red. It is a protein that, when combined with oxygen, makes up 1/3 of the red blood cells. Since red blood cells lack nuclei, they cannot synthesize or divide. You want to know what the blood does to your kidneys and liver? The kidneys and liver are one of the major parts of blood cell formations. They release a hormone called erythropoietin, which controls the rate at which blood cells are formed. And in the small intestine, it absorbs iron from food and distributes the iron into the bloodstream so the hemoglobin synthesis and normal red blood cells production can take place. Neat! Alright, macrophages phagocytize and destroy damaged red blood cells, primarily in the liver and spleen. Want to hear about the life of a red blood cell? Okay. The small intestine absorbs essential nutrients. Blood transports nutrients to red bone marrow. In the marrow, red blood cells arise from the division of less specialized cells. Mature red blood cells are released into the bloodstream where they circulate for about 120 days. Macrophages destroy damaged red blood cells in the spleen and liver. Hemoglobin liberated from red blood cells is broken down into the heme and globin. Iron from the heme returns to red bone marrow and is reused. Biliverdin and bilirubin are excreted in bile. A white blood cell protects against disease and circulates within the blood. There are various types of white blood cells that have individual functions. Their names are interleukins, colony-stimulating factors, neutrophils, eosinophils, basophils, monocytes, and lymphocytes. Neutrophils phagocytize small particles. Eosinophils kill parasites and help control inflammation and allergic reactions. Basophils release heparin and histamine. Monocytes phagocytize large particles within the blood. Lymphocytes provide a level of immunity. Your blood also contains platelets, which help control blood loss from broken cells. Blood plasma is the clear, straw-colored, liquid portion of the blood in which the cells and platelets are suspended. It is approximately 92% water and contains a complex mixture of organic and inorganic biochemicals. Plasma helps the body by transporting nutrients, gases, and vitamins, helping regulate fluid and electrolyte balance and maintaining a normal pH level is also a function of the plasma. Plasma contains a number of essential proteins that ensure you lead a regular life. Albumin helps maintain colloid osmotic pressure. Alpha globulins transport lipids and fat-soluble vitamins. Beta globulins transport lipids and fat-soluble vitamins as well. Gamma globulins constitute a type of antibody. Fibrinogens function on blood coagulation. Plasma also contains lipoproteins. Lipoproteins are relatively large and are a complex of a lipid and a protein. There are 4 kinds of lipoproteins that are essential for your everyday life. Chymomicron, big word. Lipoproteins transport dietary fats to muscle and adipose cells. Very low density lipoproteins transport triglycerides from the liver to adipose cells. Low density lipoproteins deliver cholesterol to various cells, including liver cells. High density lipoproteins transport to the liver remnants of chylomicrons that have given up their triglycerides. Also, blood plasma contains a variety of electrolytes that are absorbed from the intestine or released as byproducts of cellular metabolism. Want to hear about homeostasis? Alright. Homeostasis is the stoppage of bleeding, which is vitally important when blood vessels are damaged. When a blood vessel breaks, platelets adhere to each other, to the end of a broken vessel and to exposed collagen. This platelet helps control blood levels. And now, a reference from a doctor. Hi there, I'm Dr. Balmy Wins. Just enjoying a nice bottle of O positive there. To my left, your right, I have a bottle of AB, which isn't really my taste, since I'm an O positive myself. But I'm here to tell you some more about blood. Blood signifies life because it has many vital functions. This complex mixture of cells, cell fragments, and dissolved biochemicals transport nutrients, oxygens, wastes, and hormones, help to maintain the stability of the body's fluid, and distribute its heat, the internal and external environments. The blood, heart, and blood vessels form the cardiovascular system. Blood is vital in transporting substances between body cells and the external environment, thereby promoting homeostasis. Problems or diseases that can occur if you don't take care of your body properly is, well, genetically, leukemia, anemia, hemophilia, and sickle cell anemia. Major diseases that could be passed through your blood if you aren't careful are HIV, hepatitis B and C, AIDS, HPV, malaria, syphilis, and many others. So always be careful when you choose which blood you would like.